Right, it's Dan from the Mike James Rock Show, and we've managed to steal just a couple of minutes with this gentleman from Mayday Parade. Introduce yourself, sir.
Yeah, my name is Derek, and I sing in Mayday Parade. It's good to be here today. Thanks for having me.
No worries at all. You're actually one of the last interviews I ever did before the pandemic.
Oh, gosh.
I know, so this is one of the first interviews I've done post-pandemic.
Here we go.
How are you finding it? Because obviously it's affected everybody. You're back at a sunny festival. It's almost like life is back to normal.
Right, yeah. Honestly, I am so happy. Yesterday was amazing in Leeds. I don't know. I mean, it's obviously there was some anxiety after not playing a show for nearly 2 years. We were a little anxious to get up there, but it clicked, so fast. As soon as you walked out there, it was just kind of back to okay. It feels like good and normal again, and it's hard to imagine being happier than standing on stage in front of that many people, singing along, and the energy was really intense. I was just smiling and happy, and I loved it. I look forward to today so much.
And does it feel now almost like the time just hasn't taken any time to pass? Because that's the way it's feeling being back here for me. It feels like we were just doing festivals last year, not like 2-3 years ago now. Right,
honestly, yeah. Like, especially with seeing friends and other bands and crew, and you kind of just pick right back up where you left off,
100%.
And it's really it's kind of surprising, I guess, even how quickly it just feels like this is just normal life again,
And we've had so much from you guys anyway that it seemed that you kept yourself really busy during the pandemic.
Yeah.
There's a lot of releases, a lot of content going up. Did you find that sort of kept the bad parts of the mental health that comes with a pandemic at bay a little bit, doing all of that sort of stuff?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think that was really important to stay busy and to stay kind of distracted, I guess, So yeah, we tried to make the most of what we could do with that time, and I'm really grateful that we did.
And to be fair, I've just noticed you have an amazing mask of Tweety Bird.
That's right, and Sylvester on the other side.
And Sylvester. That's incredible. Just for this is fantastic for radio. Obviously, we're showing it on the camera right now.
Yeah.
So, any concerns about, because obviously you guys had to come over to do this gig.
Yeah.
Did that play on your mind at all, or has it been just a case of, fuck it, I'm going to go for it anyway?
Yeah.
Got to do this live thing as soon as possible.
Right. I mean, it's a little bit of both. I mean, obviously, we've been ready to do it as soon as we were able to. Certainly, there's some stress involved with all that, and even the traveling process itself is kind of more complicated. It's already kind of a lot to fly, to another country, but now there's other lines, paperwork you have to fill out, and other lines you have to wait in and all that. But no, I mean, we're all just kind of hoping for the best. You see every day more and more bands having to drop off of tours, people getting sick or canceling tours, and it's scary. It's scary for sure. That's our biggest fear, is that we have this whole tour plan coming up, and that someone in the camp gets COVID, everything shuts down. What do you do in that scenario? This is all new territory for everybody. So there is no protocol, so I don't know. We're just going to try and do our best to keep everyone, safe, make it a safe environment at the shows. There's a lot to consider, but we're going to try and do the best we can.
Sounds good to me. I mean, we don't have much time, and I haven't really talked about sort of the releases that you guys are going through at the moment. I imagine that you're just happy to be able to play the stuff that you've been releasing live.
Right.
And actually get out and get the response back from people.
For sure. Absolutely,
Has that made the work in lockdown suddenly feel a lot more worth it?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, that's such a... It's such a fun experience to be able to. It's also kind of nerve-wracking, but it's an adrenaline rush to play new songs for the first time and kind of get used to them. And but yeah, no, it was amazing. And we didn't get to play Kids of Summer yesterday because we had to cut a couple songs. Hopefully, if all goes well, we'll play it today for the first time live ever. Which is really exciting, yeah.
I love having interviews where you get this is the first time live that we've ever done this. This has never happened before, and now we're back. We can celebrate these wins rather than saying, well, it'll be sometime in the next year we might play live.
Right.
So I will keep wittering at you, and I'm afraid you're very in demand at this festival.
Yeah.
So what I will say to you is that next time you're here on a tour and we can sit down at a venue, maybe take a few more minutes to catch up a bit more properly.
Absolutely, I'd love to.
Wicked. Well, thank you very much, dude, and lovely to have you back in the UK.
Yeah, thanks for having the interview. I appreciate it.
No worries.
Welcome to the Mike James Rock Show.